So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. So it's away we go then. Gabriel is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, the one thing to admire about him is that he's never scared of the physical side of things, Peter. But what I love about him is that he reads the game with great ability. Every successful team needs to have someone like him at the back, and I wouldn't be surprised now if he really propels this team forward.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Can he latch on to this? He gets big, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Ed Nielsen. And this is Roberto Carlos. England have the chance to go the other way. Chance here to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. And he skips past his man. Rice. England do have a chance to counter here. Marquinhos. And here's Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Roberto Carlos delivers. And he's cleared it back out. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's forced to go back, and they've switched it over to the other side. And that is a little undercooked. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left. He's got tall! And he's there to get it away. He's going for goal! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And here's Kane. Knocks it out wide. Cafu does really well there. He is strong. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Saka, and it's played in. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ronaldinho. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Oh, great header! Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Roberto Carlos. England look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a promising position. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That has ended up in no man's land. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. Foden. Alexander-Arnold.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Could move up a gear here. Douglas Luiz. Cafu. And it's Douglas Luiz. Oh, super ball! No way through, so back it comes. Knocks it into... Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Has been indicated.
And he welcomes it in. He's in a great position here. Played out wide. Rice. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil in control at half-time, 2-0. And the action is back on the way. Saka for Rice. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Ronaldinho. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Foden. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Luis powering forward here. Gallagher. Rice. Gallagher. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Douglas Luiz. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Brazil have reclaimed it. Looking for options for movement. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Great vision. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gehi cuts out the pass. Gallagher.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was
Roberto Carlos.
96,847.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Foden tries making a foray down the right. Gallagher. And it's Alexander-Arnold. England finding their passes. And this is Kane.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cafu. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Foden. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Kane. Now that looks a decent ball. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cafu. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Edmilson opts for safety. Eder Militao. Matheus Cunha.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Matheus Cunha! Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Nice interception, well timed. Stones. Foden. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cafu. Cafu carries the ball down the right. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Bellingham. Ronaldinho. And now the breakaway. Has a look and plays it forward. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, look at... Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And we're done. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it'll be interesting to see.
Bullish header! Goal! Brazil! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Tries to play it through. Well, they can break here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great vision. Always onto this. He's found... Can he finish? It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's no sort of quality on that. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Solanke. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good run down the left. In by Saka. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Distributed tidily. And that has put paid to that. Luis. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cafu. Pickford herring after the ball here. Manchus Cunha! Relentless, just relentless. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vinicius Junior! He's got a goal! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team,
Shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Good ball, good take. Oh, that's a fine interception. Douglas Luiz. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Douglas Luiz. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Solanke.
Solanke really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Gallagher tries to pass it through. Oh, that's nice. Out towards the flank. Chance here to counter.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Well timed,
acréscimo.
excellent interception. Chalobah spots it and intercepts. Now he's got space here. Now it's Rice. And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Brazil really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Brazil pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, the defense has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Edmilson, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Douglas Luiz. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. Foden. It's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Edmilson. Marquinhos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has left him in a heap. Now, who's going to be first to this? Solanke.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rice. Solanke. Bellingham. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Carlos. Can he get on the end of this? Strong running down that left flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Eder Militao and Gabriel. Ronaldinho is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he's being shifted off it. Foden, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos. Gallagher. Bellingham. Matheus Cunha. Cafu. Roberto Carlos. Deep cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Solanke. Gallagher. Now it's Foden. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Brazil are looking to break at pace. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, terrible pass. It's run loose here. He's picked his way through. He's played it back. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Defending of the desperate variety. Foden. Some resolute defending there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gallagher. Gallagher cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Luis, there's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saka. Rice. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Solanke. Saka. And we're done. Brazil can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And this is Roberto Carlos. He gets his head on it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any...
Yamal! Gabriel, that's a sharp pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super find. So we're still where we started right now. Grimaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Bullish header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Ferran Torres certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Threads one in. Luis picks it up out wide. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's being urged to shoot. And this is Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Matheus Cunha is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. Douglas Luis aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Matheus Cunha. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. And it's Pedri. Oyarzabal is onto this. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely spread. Looking to play him in. Lovely feet. Lofted in. He's got tall. Just not quite happening for him just now. Cafu. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cafu, deep cross. Al-Kubasi can get it clear. Yamal. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Brazil worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Ronaldinho, Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nico Williams. Cross goes in there. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's bustling through here. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It's a Brazil free kick. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Roberto Carlos! And he was alert to it. Kubasi. Here's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Shoots! Yes, it's there! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Brew.
What's up, bro?
I just come.
Yeah. Not too late, bro. Yeah, not too late, bro. I'm just trying to play this event. Which park? No. I'm not going near this park, bro. I'm not going near any park anytime soon, bro. I'm not, bro. They look good. I mean, Zico. I don't know. For me, Zico is good, but there's something about his ID in the game. He's not exactly present. maybe because what I have is the classic 10. I know the way classic 10s are. They're not really present in game. Maybe this one will make a difference though, but I mean, there's no point me going for this this player. I don't know, but I don't think he can be better than my creative playmaker Hazard. I mean, I have Hazard, I have creative playmaker Konha, which I just signed, but for someone who don't have those players, yes, Zico should be good. This Zico should be good. Forlan, I mean, I'm sorry, but if you if you have the likes of Mbappe, Rummenigge, Eto'o, Shevchenko, bro, there's no point, man. Stay away from this. And again, Marco Reus, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. So now, this is not a pack, guys. If you're looking for a pack, this is not a pack. I'll still recommend this pack over this pack because this one has a bullet header advanced striker that has great ball carrying abilities. Kunha, decent creative playmaker, really good. And I've tried this blitz collar; it works well. I think I've scored more blitz collar with him than I ever did with my Messi. So those are the consideration, guys. If you have players in that pocket, don't dash Konami on money. I need heading. I just realized that my Ferdinand doesn't have heading. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, Konami. Give me heading, please, bro. No, come on, Konami. Come on, Konami. Konami. Come on, Konami. Oh, flow, blood. Man, I hate this game. All that energy spent playing the event, and this is what I get. That this guy doesn't have heading is ridiculous, man. How Konami would create a player and no heading, bro? Bro, no heading for this guy, bro. If I get the heading on him, it's going to take that overall jump all the way to 90 or 91. I tell you guys. I don't have heading anywhere, man. Konami is robbing me, giving me flip flap, bro. I can't legacy transfer any of these players. These are my guys. These are my players, man. So keep trying, man. Golden goal. Golden goal is good. Short, easy, sweet. Guys, have you seen my latest shot? The one where I posted about Roberto Carlos, where I wanted to put in an edge crossing and it turned to a goal. Guys, go check out my shot while we wait for this matchmaking. Hurry. Check out my last shot, guys. Give it a like while you're at it, guys. And come back. You made us here. It's a golden goal event, so be fast about it. So that you still meet us in this game. This guy, I know this guy, man. So it's gonna be quick, guys. Or not.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Come on, bro. Why are you gonna quit, bro? I know the guy, man. I think I played him recently in Division. Aha. You don't quit, bro. He's a good player.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Yeah, although his network is shit. You see his network. Shoots in network. I remember the guy.
Of his generation.
Very convenient
shoots in network
from those bustling box-to-box players who've tended to take that position in the past.
That's right. Very, very...
And he shoots!
And he was going to be very quick. Quick. Let's get the other...
The invitation was clear, and it
the other opponent. Let's get the other opponent. Oh, I think we're going to get Fabregas after this next match. Oh, shit, Fabregas. Come. Yes. Malueng. Malueng. And the visa Steve. I'm going to work now. Now. I don't get work. I'm not saying you're playing now, just
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect...
Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Williams. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Gerrard. Now Costa Curta. He can run onto that. That pass has been well intercepted. Luis Garcia. And that's a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Always onto this. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gavi. And De Ligt. Luis Garcia. Costa Curta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Header! Harmlessly behind. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, nicely intercepted. Hazard, great defending, strong and determined. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed to get free. And he welcomes it in. Gavi. Raul. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And they've got a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Quick look, then he rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Roberto Carlos. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. Nico Williams looking sharp there. It's a good run down the right. There will be a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Ronaldinho, he has found the way through. De Ligt defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thuram cuts out the pass. And it's Gavi. Costa Curta. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Raul. Gerrard. That's a sharp pass. Costa Curta. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bolivia clearly should have gone for the easier...
Isaac! Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. But that has not gone well. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And here's Hazard.
Bolivia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Raul. And there's the end of the first half.
El personal de seguridad de cada sección se presente inmediatamente en la sala de personal.
This guy's network is shitty, man. I'm struggling in this game.
That gets things going for the second half.
Bolivia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
It's come to nothing. Luis Garcia. Looking for options for movement. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Puyol cuts it out. It's a searching pass. That's beautifully weighted. Out for a throw. Sends it crossfield. Now that's well seen too. Isak charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's been played through. He is through here. He's had a shot. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, he's won it. The most decisive of all goals. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line...
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And there's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now he's off and running. Czech making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind.
Isaac! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. Ball swung in. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Delivers the ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. He's dribbled past his man here. Looking for a run-up. Rummenigge. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Quarter of an hour played. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's gone direct here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So we're still where we started right now. Shot could be on. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, that's an excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great chance! Goal! The breakthrough strike. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pass is just off target.
Bulgaria really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Oh, that's a key interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Gruev. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Messi. Costa Curta. Here's Vieira. Rummenigge. He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping!
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nesta.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Played out to the right. Early ball. And he's there to clear it. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Can he get it through? And he's in a decent chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nesta. Vieira. And it's Nesta. That's Rijkaard. And it's Messi.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
It's played through for him. Gruyev. And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Aquí están los jugadores.
And we're off again. Costa Corta. And it's Messi. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a searching pass.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. He's away. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's on it, can he get away? Rummenigge. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Rijkaard. He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh, well played, well played. Gruev. And it's Gruev. Defending was strong and firm. Tries to pass it through. It's a goal kick. Bulgaria can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And it's Gruev. Opts for safety. Vieira. For Ferdinand. Nesta. It's Ferdinand. Gerrard. Oh, easy pickings there. Played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice control. In by Messi. A header! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Monday it's Yaya Toure of Barca.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He played through for the wide man. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's an imaginative pass. Stood up well to him there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Messi. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Oh, what has happened here? And the ball is out of play. Bulgaria are making a change now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
No, bro. Not worded, Ralph.
Vieira. Gerrard. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's made its way to him. Gerrard. And it's Ferdinand. Rijkaard. And it's Nesta. Ferdinand. Vieira. That's Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta. Picked out, real chance! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
That's headed upfield. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rummenigge. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! And that has faded wide.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Knocks it into space. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Can he finish? Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Gerrard. He could be in here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Succumbs to the pressure. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Isaac on the score sheet 3 times, very much the man. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Bolivia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Oh, splashing header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Mojica with the clearance. It's a promising position. Tries the cut back. He's got tall!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Curta. Crossed in early. Terrific header! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
That ball was absolutely drilled, Peter, and he still got to it. He's showing some really sharp movement here.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable.
Isak is on his own. And the finish! It's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Gol de Bolivia, convertido en el minuto 12. Número 9.
Colombia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Munoz. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Lerma. Diaz. Quarter of an hour played. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Munoz. Gerrard, played out to the left flank. Now Costa Curta. Spread out to the left.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Colombia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Gets a good foot in there. And it's Munoz. Back into the middle. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta. Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Diaz. Mojica receives it in a wide position. That is lovely. Big chance! And he's there to get it away. That's very neat. Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. In with the challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes aim and crosses. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Big header! And he's there to belt it away. And again! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Now it's Isak, and this is Messi.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Aimed beyond the defence. Isak finds himself offside. Opts for safety. Munoz. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that is expertly dealt. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Aquí están los jugadores.
And we're underway again. Rummenigge. Out to the left it goes. Quality ball. Header! It's bounced back off the post. Well, there's the clearance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he has been fouled there. That has not gone well, and that's really well manoeuvred. That has been slung wide. Cleared without hesitation.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
James Rodriguez. Now the ball's gone astray. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Munoz. That's good play. And it's made its way to him. Great chance! They've done it! And they are right back within touch! How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper. I mean, he was never going to get to that.
Número 10.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. And Messi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence.
La
Mojica.
cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 81.007.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Isaac! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. James Rodriguez. And it's Munoz. This looks promising. And it's Lerma. Lerma. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Now it's Gerrard. Chance here to counter.
Trash pack Wingery, lol.
It's a searching pass. That's a shade optimistic. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 14. Lo reemplazará número 9.
Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Cordoba. Munoz. Played out towards the right wing. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. Ferdinand. To Gerrard. Rijkaard. Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's the keeper's ball. Munoz. Now it's Cordoba. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Munoz. Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 11. Entrará al campo número 26.
Isaac. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the counter is on. And there's green grass ahead. Shoots! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So now the difference is 3. And it's James Rodriguez. He's a sharp little ball here. Gerrard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. It's Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's nice. Played in by Roberto. He gets big! Final touch was poor. Diaz.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Lukumi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Sinistera. Messi. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Played back in. That's the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours,